We've seen the numbers. We've heard the stories. We've traced the roots of inequality across taxation, public services, and labor rights. Now, it's time to ask the real question: what can be done? Because inequality isn't inevitable. It's the result of decisions, and better decisions are possible. Prioritize equity in public budgets. Governments must stop treating education, healthcare, and social protection as afterthoughts. These are not expenses. They're investments in national strength. At least 15% of budgets should go to health, as pledged in the Abuja Declaration. Education should receive no less than 20% in line with UNESCO standards. Social protection must move beyond pilots into full national systems. Make taxation work for the majority. It's time to move from taxing consumption to taxing concentration. That means enforcing progressive income taxes, closing loopholes used by elites and corporations, and taxing property, capital gains, and inherited wealth. And crucially, ending harmful tax incentives that drain billions in lost revenue without delivering real development. Fair tax is not a burden. It's the foundation of trust. Strengthen labor protections. No nation can grow equitably while 80% of its workforce is unprotected. Labor policies must be enforced, not just written. Minimum wages should reflect real living costs. Informal workers must be included in systems of protection, not punished or ignored. Women, youth, and migrant workers need tailored protections to end systemic exclusion. When people work with dignity, societies rise with them. Curb illicit financial flows. Every dollar hidden offshore is a school not built, a clinic not stocked, a job not created. Governments must invest in financial intelligence, forensic audits, and international cooperation to track and recover stolen wealth. This includes renegotiating unfair tax treaties, demanding transparency from global banks, and holding corporations accountable. Reclaim fiscal space from international lenders. For too long, debt repayment has come before development. IMF-backed austerity has meant cuts to the very services that reduce inequality. It's time for African governments to demand more flexible, equitable terms. Debt must be restructured or forgiven where necessary, and future loans must respect the right of people to health, education, and decent work. Expand social protection for all. Cash transfers, child grants, and old age pensions aren't luxuries. They're lifelines. Studies show well-designed social protection can cut poverty by nearly half. But in Africa, most people receive nothing. Scaling up these programs and funding them sustainably is one of the fastest, most effective ways to tackle inequality. Put gender justice at the center. Inequality wears many faces, and across Africa, one of the most persistent is gender. Women do the majority of unpaid care work, earn less, and face greater poverty. Fixing this requires paid maternity leave, accessible childcare, equal pay legislation, and land rights for women farmers. When women thrive, families, economies, and nations thrive with them. Ensure citizen participation and accountability. Budgets must be public. Tax breaks must be justified. Labor inspections must be reported. Fighting inequality requires trust, and trust demands transparency. From village councils to national parliaments, citizens must have a voice in how wealth is raised and how it's spent. Reducing inequality isn't about handouts. It's about fairness. About rebalancing a system that for too long has worked for the few at the cost of the many. Africa has the wealth. It has the talent. It has the tools. Now it needs the will. If you enjoy content that informs, inspires, and digs deeper into the stories that matter, hit that subscribe button and stay connected with Zeal News Africa.